Hi all, welcome to my Hibernian upcoming review of the game against Celtic at the weekend, but also I'd like to cover a number of aspects regarding the split games because I go away next Saturday. So what I'm going to be doing is covering the games that are happening over the period that I'm away, so that way I'm at least still producing Hibs content, but also at least content for the channel. So if you're a Hibs fan, you're welcome to sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at GLegend. All links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. And if you're a fan of Scottish football, then you're more than welcome to support as well. And also give your feedback, especially if you're like a Celtic fan. I know I've got quite a few like Hibs and Celtic fans that kind of engage with the channel at least. So any of your thoughts would be awesome. But I feel this game against Celtic will be interesting. Obviously, Lennon going to Hibs. Obviously, it was the Scottish Cup tie was, I think, deja vu, and we could have the same feeling yet again. But the interesting thing to note is that since Heckingbottoms came in, the only team that has beaten us is Celtic, and that was the Scottish Cup. So going into this game, Hibernian are defending their unbeaten record in the league against Celtic, which could take a bit of doing. I feel the way Hibs are playing at the moment, obviously they didn't play last week because of the Scottish Cup. I feel that may go in favour for us because I felt we needed a bit of a recharge, especially since the Edinburgh Derby was our last game before the split, and it just kind of helps us out a little bit, just recharge the batteries and kind of get the team hopefully fully fit again. But it's also worth noting, since Heckingbottoms came in, he's barely changed the team about. So if people are going to potentially come into the squad, it could be the likes of Gold. But that's even then, Gold is quite unlikely because even he's not played much for us. He's had like one injury, and it's kind of just curtailed what we hoped of him. We were all excited, thinking, "Oh, great, Ryan Gold's in. We've got maybe someone that can." Bring a bit of form, and it's just not happened whatsoever. So it's a bit of a shame what's happened with Gold. It's one you just have to bite the bullet on. Obviously Boyle was noted back in training today, some light training, so obviously he's not going to be fit for like till pre-season, but at least it's good to see him back in training at least. But I feel for me, as long as the team is practically the same team as what we're been generally rocking with, I feel we've got as good a chance of getting a result, and I'll take a draw. Like, if we were to get at least a draw against Celtic, I would honestly say that we are then in quite a strong position, solely because of the fixtures that we've still got to play. Like, we've got Rangers, Hearts come on. Like, this is probably the hardest one. If we get the hardest game out the way first, then we're sorted. That's the way I'm looking at it. But I know it's not going to be easy. I'm fully aware of like what to expect, but I feel this is the type of game where Horgan might be up for it. Malin could be up for it. But I think those that are really going to have to hopefully be on their A games is like Milligan, Omaniga. I would even McNulty. If McNulty gets a chance or multiple chances, he's going to have to take them. But we'll see what happens with this, because like Celtic generally do rock up pretty strongly, and to be honest, this is the type of time to play Celtic. Like, Celtic aren't firing on all cylinders. Like, yes, they walked through Aberdeen in the end, but that was all because Aberdeen had 9 men, and I think Aberdeen almost felt like they threw in the towel almost. If we get the performance of what Celtic did against Livingston, they had tons of chances and couldn't take it to save their life, then that's fine by me. But at the same time, I'd rather hope that we kind of limit Celtic. Like, if they don't get too many chances in and we can just kind of keep the pressure going, then I'd be quite satisfied on that basis. But as I said, Heckingbottom's got his team kind of all laid out, and we're kind of like, not, I wouldn't necessarily say like we're deemed like a formed team outright. Like, yes, we've been unbeaten since Heckingbottom's came in. We're now sitting 5th. We're sitting in a healthier position. Like, as long as we don't lose, then realistically we can still say, 3rd and 4th are still viable. Like, even if we, like, saying that a draw isn't a big issue, even like a loss realistically isn't a big issue, but the league in theory could be nearly wrapped up if Celtic get a result. So Celtic's got the title to play for, Hibs have got obviously European ambitions to play for, and it's just a case of trying to get as high up that table, get as much finances in, because that's practically what it'll be. Like, between 6th and 3rd is quite a big difference in terms of financial returns. Like, and saying that, I'm almost sure if St Johnstone or Motherwell were to go on like a run, and like Hibs or Hearts were to have like a complete disaster, or maybe not get as many points as say St Johnstone or Motherwell, then there's a chance that like Hibs or Hearts technically would finish 8th or 9th, depending if, as I said, St Johnstone, Motherwell, Livingston were to go on a little run. And that's the stupid aspect of the split is for my liking. I'm not a big fan of it, but we've just got to bite on the tongue and just get on with it. But we'll see what we'll see what Hibs can do, and then we'll just take it from there. But what I would go say as well, next week is the game against Hearts. I'll get a preview sorted for that. The Rangers game, I'll get a preview sorted for that as well, because obviously I'm not here. I don't come back till the 8th of May, so I'll get previews sorted for them. And the way I'll view the previews of those games is I'll just be roughly going on what I'm hoping will happen, and roughly talking about, in Hearts' case, I'll talk about their first game in the split, and in Rangers' case it'll be the first game as well. I won't speak about like the second game. I might speak about it in passing, but I won't say roughly expectations from what I would imagine. So expect a bit of not say like struggles as it were, but I'd imagine like for like Hearts they might get they might struggle to get a result against Rangers, and in Rangers' case they may struggle to get a result against Aberdeen, but there's no guarantee of that. But we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks. We'll be interested in just previewing and reviewing games where we can, and hopefully get some results going our way. But the split, as much as I hate it, the way we can look at it is, from a Hibs fan's perspective, it's got potential to be exciting, but we can't be bored with 12 teams in a league anymore. It needs upgraded badly. I'll keep reiterating it. We need change in the league. Make it a bit more fun, and just gives us a change really. Because I can't be bothered anymore with going to this. You don't want to be playing the same team 4 times a season, and that's just in the league alone. You've got like the cup to think about as well, where it could be like 6. You could be playing them 5 or 6 times a season, or even depending if replays come into factor, then you might be looking at 7. So it's like, it's just like a right Mickey Mouse situation, and it's not fun in the slightest. What I might do is as well is cover a Hibs transfer talk video as well in between all of this, and kind of just talk early about who I'd like to see brought in, who I'd like to see go, and so forth. What can I expect? And obviously the big talking point from a Hibs view as well is McGinn. If he was to leave Aston Villa, the money that we would get from him. But I'm going to wrap it up now on that basis. For those that are, as I said, Hibs fans, Celtic fans, or just fans of Scottish football in general, or even football in general, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, would be massively appreciated. Let me know what you think like your results could be for the respective games and so forth, and also welcome to talk about, as I said, the transfer stuff as well if you want to get the ball running early. So plenty to kind of cover as well from your folks' views, folks in the comments. So take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.